Hello everybody and welcome to Forest Demon Deacons Dynasty. Today, before we play Florida International in Florida, we're going to go over some more scouting. Now, the last time we did this, ladies and gentlemen, was after week 3, I believe, against the North Carolina Tar Heels. And at that point, schools were still undecided about us. Well, from where we've beaten Clemson, you guys saw that. We've lost to Boston College. We lost to Florida State in an overtime thriller, quite possibly one of the worst losses, maybe Boston College is worse, in the entire dynasty. But people have now recognized what Wake Forest is. We're 6-2 on the year. With the Clemson win, we went from 25th in the country to 20th. Clemson, we'll check where they fell, but they're not having a fun season. They're not having a fun season. It was hard last year. We were contending with them up until the basically conference deciding game. And this year, well, we're running away with the ACC Atlantic so far. Saying that, Clemson, quick note, 4 ACC games left. Wake Forest, 3. However, we do have tiebreakers, so even if we tie with Clemson, we get the bid for the ACC Atlantic, and we go on to play the ACC Championship game. But a lot of wins have to come from that. This one is included, even though it is non-conference. We've already clinched a bowl game with last week's win. We're 6-2, and now it's time to get into some recruiting. So recruiting, we used all our points already, but we'll just give you a quick breakdown on what Wake Forest is looking at. So, top overall prospect for us anyway, Matt O'Brien out of Belvedere, South Carolina. The only problem with this guy, he's a possession guy. We don't really have too many possession guys. They know that Wayne Haynes leads his team on offense, but guys will get their looks when they are called upon. He is a 4-star athlete though, 209 pounds, he's 6'1", and he's 70 overall. Right now we have probably already locked him up, and he is in a pipeline state, so that is always good for us. Scouting for a wide receiver is 83 speed, 82 acceleration. He has 83 jumping, that 6'1" will come into play, 81 carrying. Other than that, just stamina really that blows you away. Catching's not the greatest, route running's not the greatest, release, return, all that is not the greatest, but there's always room for improvement. The next guy on the board, Mike Parks. He is a gem. We found him. He was a 63 overall tackle. He's now a 70 overall tackle. He has 95 acceleration for a tackle. That is ridiculously stupid for him. And hey, if we get him, we get him. Blocking, he's 76 in pass, 78 in run, and 76 in impact block. Our third guy we're looking at, Robbie Sullivan. Even though he's 62 overall, he has potential. 79 route running, 84 speed, 80 stamina, 78 jumping, 70 carrying, 79 injury. He is not obviously our priority. As you can tell, he is from Martin, Tennessee, and he's choosing South Alabama over Wake Forest. But it looks like it's a 2-team race there. For Mike Parks, same thing. Duke, 30-star athlete. He's from Illinois. He wants to go to Duke, but us and Missouri are still in it. We're closer, but it looks like he has locked Duke up all the way. So now if we go ahead and sort this out, you will see that by overall, if I can get my wits about me, we've already locked up another guy, J.R. Williams, 79 overall. He's a 3-star from Newport Beach, California. He's primarily a run blocker. Now, Wayne Haynes, he's not gonna see J.R. Williams on his team. Wayne Haynes is a senior. However, if he does return, even though I think he already is a redshirt senior, that would be absolutely phenomenal. For J.R. Williams, his scouting goes as followed: 83 run block, 81 impact, 79 pass block, 88 excel, 83 strength. That's everything you absolutely want out of a center that is still in high school, or maybe is working on his skills or whatever out of school. So +7 overall, 79. It's a very, very good deal. Two other guys we're quickly going to go over here: Wake Forest, Aaron Neely and Wesley Lucas. We're just going to point out who we beat out and what they are. Blocking tight end found in South Carolina. Wesley is a 4-star and Aaron is a 3-star from Orem, Utah. He's balanced. I think we need more secondary help, so even though he's 69 overall rated, he has the potential and the will to play in our secondary. Obviously, he has the speed, he has the acceleration, he has the stamina. He just needs a little bit better in coverage and in tackling. So with that said, that is the recruiting portion done. We are going to go ahead and take a look at the top classes so far in the NCAA. Wake Forest, well, they come in at number 32. FIU, the team we play next, they come in at 24. They're a 3-star. They're not having the greatest year, but Wake Forest so far, a lot of 3-stars on the board. They have 2 4-stars already committed. We're slowly getting away from that 1 and 2-star. We're slowly getting away from that 3-star prestige. Honestly, I think we should be a 4-star prestige out of 6. The only problem, again, is defense. We've had 78 defense for now 3 seasons under Coach Mathis's belt. The offense has progressively gotten better. It's up to a 90. Overall, we're an 83. So I think we're playing like that. We can definitely contest with teams. We've shown it with Notre Dame like 3 seasons ago, I believe. And Clemson last week. So the potential's there. It's just, are we going to finish out the rest of the season with it? Speaking of Clemson and the ACC Atlantic Conference, here are the conference standings. Wake Forest, 6-2. We're 4-2 in conference. And we've scored 200. We've allowed 216. However, we have scored enough offense, or I guess the teams we've played, to give up 216. Obviously, it's not the worst. It is actually middle of the pack for the ACC Atlantic. Division 2-2, and that's again because of Florida State and Boston College. Florida State was a fluke. Boston College, let's not talk about it. Clemson, they are 4-3 overall. They're only 3-2 conference. So last game was huge because Wake Forest was going in 3-2, and Clemson was going in 3-1. So a win definitely probably would have secured Clemson of the ACC Atlantic. I do not see them losing any more games. Their schedule goes as follows: Syracuse, that should be a win. FSU, that could be a loss. That could be a win. Honestly, it could go either way. I feel like they could win though. Maryland should be a win. BC should be a win. South Carolina, that could be a sleeper right there, but I think they can win. So I'm looking at them, honestly, going, what, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-3? 9-3. For Wake Forest, I expect us to win at FIU. I expect us to win at Maryland. I expect us to win at Syracuse. Honestly, the only game I feel like we could lose, and we really shouldn't, is Duke. So we should win out. We should go 10-2, but if we do lose to Duke or do lose to ACC team, I just hope it's Duke because they could surprise you, their football program. If we lose to FIU, really not going to hurt us. All that's going to happen is Clemson gains a game and they are tied with us in the ACC Atlantic, but I expect us to go 10-2 to finish the year. It will be the first double-digit win season under Coach Mathis, ranging back from 6 years ago. And guys, that's all for today. Thank you for watching the Heisman Watch. Quick update: Wayne Haynes, he's still up there. South Gastonia, North Carolina boy. He's actually a junior. Okay, so I thought he was a senior. He will have JT Williams next year. So guys, thank you for watching. This has been the recruiting update, a little conference throw in there, and what to expect in the near future with the rest of the season. No plans for year 7 yet. I want your thoughts on it. How do you think it will go? How do you think the rest of this season will go? I will see that in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and I will talk to you.